Lost in this hazy room, the darkness surrounds. Pulsating beats electrify the ground. I feel the energy, it's flowing through my veins.
Hey guys, it's April here from ThePhoenix Collective. A group of like-minded individuals dedicated to the process of finding our patterns and fixing our programming and rediscovering who we are through that battle, that Knight of Swords energy to move quickly and swiftly, straightforward into things and figure out who the fuck we are. It's good to see you. It's Tuesday and another beautiful day. Just outside of a picnic here. Cotton candy and games and prizes and all that fun stuff. But just wandered down here by the river. Now there's wild turkeys out here that just want to bother me a little bit because they get fed a lot, and I'm telling you, it is like West Side Story, like the Jets and the Sharks. Fargo-Moorhead is definitely got, each neighborhood has its own pack of wild turkeys, and they have no predators. So they roam the streets, and I'm telling you, it's West Side Story out there. They are vicious and ruthless, and when you see them, bring your dogs inside. Okay? I don't know who's been feeding them down here, but let me tell you, they're beggars now, and they just want to bother me. So anyway, I'm kind of afraid. I like birds. I mean, as you can see, maybe they think I'm a bird. I don't know. So anyway, I've had this overall arching kind of theme lately coming up in the tarot, and I wanted to talk about that today. And that is the Death card. Okay, this card follows me so much that today it was just loose. And everywhere I went, it was just sitting down there next to me. And I'm just like, what's going on with that? And then the Judgment card. And the Wheel of Fortune. Okay? These are the major arcana cards that are being pulled today, and as well as the Tower. Okay? And so I want to talk to you. The Tower's in the present position. Okay? In the past position, we got some pretty sweet cards. All right, and these were in the present position earlier last week, so now they're in our immediate past, but they're in the right spot because it's all true, right? So the Six of Wands here represents kind of so celebrating endeavors, right? That time of like mastering skill, yeah, and then the Three of Pentacles, which is getting that assistance. Not having to do this journey alone, okay? Finding that tribe and those people that will help you in this journey. And it looks like we're there, okay? So everything is kind of coming together. We are mastering our skills and honing our skills. We're becoming, very much like not apprentices anymore. We are, so what does it go? Apprentice, journeyman, master. So we are masters of our trade now, and that is definitely showing up as well as within the current position with that King of Pentacles, who is a master. Okay, he has mastered this earthly plane, right? Much like his counterpart, the Queen of Pentacles. He holds on to, he is one with nature and the water realm. He definitely still has, I think all kings they wear their armor underneath their robe, but this guy's covered in leaves and like, foliage, and he's got ivy all over, and he's got, his kingdom, and so he is very much in tune with his body and the earth and what it needs, but he is a master of that. He understands that in order to give, or in order to get, you have to give generously as well. So anything that you want to obtain, you have to give freely of yourself, right? Yourself. You can't just, well, hello. A doggy's saying hi on the way by there. But then also in this current position, I'm showing the Tower. Now, The Tower is usually, it doesn't usually, it's always, it means death, transition, change, a clean slate for things to start new from. Now, Tower moments can be avoided. All things, so there's definitely, this also goes with this Wheel of Fortune, okay? This Wheel of Fortune shows that things are not cyclical in nature, that the wheel turns, right? And as that wheel turns, we have time. That's when we serve our karma, right? That we are learning our lessons, and we have to learn, and depending on what energy we earn those from, did we earn them in the divine energy, right? In a way that's good and pure, where our lessons were done, like, so always putting our best foot forward and not taking advantage of others. Was it done in the right channels? Okay. And so for those of you, that's why I'm getting this Judgment card here. This could be done either one or two ways, depending on what side you are on the coin. All right. So if the things you've accomplished were done in that divine energy, then right now you will be, that clean slate will be, this is your time to be rewarded, right? Otherwise, this is your time for, it's karma season. All right. And so that wheel is turning for everybody right now. So for those that were, on that bandwagon, remember I talked about the flying monkeys and things being birthed out of that energy of, being birthed out of the energy of bold-faced lies and attacking other people and their character, and tearing other people down or using people. Those karmic relationships. Now, before we incarnate here on Earth, we create contracts with others. Sometimes we have karma to learn from past lives, and sometimes these are lives and lives and lives and lives and lives. And each time you're trying to get it right. Okay. So for some of you, this marks like the end to some ancestral wounds, that we're finally getting it right, and that now you are resolving that for your family. But for others of you, that didn't happen and you didn't learn, and so we're gonna find that we're having some Tower moments, because that's our Maker's way. That's how Source brings you back down a notch. Okay, because you didn't learn it through the divine energy, you've got to now learn it through a Tower moment of loss and destruction. Okay, which is not the way I like doing things. Okay, and especially for those of you that suffered some Tower moments because of other people's choices. All right, so there are a lot of people, when you think about that scales and balance, right now we're under that Libra lunar energy of scales and balance and relationships. Now, did we treat others like around us in an appropriate way? All right, or did we like unjustly harm others in our climb up? Okay, so in those karmatic relationships, you can sometimes feel a pull towards somebody even though it's not good for you, and that's because it's a soulmate contract. Now, okay, soulmate means soul is our soul, right? And mate is a friend, so it's a friend of the soul. So we know each other in the 5D and also incarnated down here on the 3D with them, and so you're friends with them, and so you're going to feel that pull, whether it's a karmic relationship or not, until it's resolved. And if it doesn't get resolved right, ding ding ding, we have the Tower, and it's judgment time, baby. But what I'm seeing is that's just for a few of us. A few of us have gone through, because of karmatic relationships, and have just unjustly gone through some things over and over and over again for really not even like this. It's not even right on the scales and balances with the Libra, because that's karma that we're facing that we didn't earn. Okay, and so now that wheel is turning, we're going to start seeing our blessings. And that's what Spirit's telling me today. Okay, we might see some, and really Bottom of the deck energy, that tattletale, is an awesome card today. It's the Knight of Swords. This is the fastest card in the deck. The swiftest, the fastest. This is a knight energy. It's sword energy. Swords are intellect, actions, and words, and they're swift and they're cunning, and they just come through and whoosh, they're able to slice through air, and it's that air energy. And so we don't have to wait around, you guys. We're on the precipice of this. So either way, we could be on the precipice of some karmatic lessons if things haven't been done right. All will be revealed. That's the divine nature of things, okay? This is school. Earth is school. So did we learn our lessons? Did we study right? Did we treat others right? Or are we going to have some unjust moments? Now, I want to remind you that it's not any of your, and Source is really wanting me to say this, like, and look you directly in the eye and remind you that we're not here to save anybody. We can't be enabling people that have lessons to learn. We can't make it easy on them. It doesn't matter. That's just going to delay us. All right? So if we're trying to save them and make it easy on them, then we're just delaying their lessons. And trust me, they've delayed our lessons. Okay? So it's time for them to learn. And so Source is kind of asking us just to step back and stay out of it. Okay? It's none of our business. Because by doing that, we're really failing to help them grow. And if we care at all about our fellow human being, if we want to lift the consciousness up, we've got to let them learn these lessons. Okay, this is going on globally. Look at the big tower we just had in the government with the assassination. Huge lessons for the Democratic Party. Okay, and huge, huge forward movement for Trump after everything that he has been through. I hate to say that an assassination attempt was good for him, but it really made everybody stop and look at the brighter picture. And he had unjustly gone through all those bullshit trials and all that stuff, but they tried to bankrupt him, impeach him, and and now because of some tragedy, so out of that tower moment, we're seeing some judgment. All right? Now, the Death card reminds us that a healthy person is able to take change with ease. That we understand that's that cyclical nature, right, of life. Nothing is linear. Okay? Nothing is linear. The wheel turns. So, and that's everything. Everything in life is a big, large pattern, right? And until we break that cycle and learn from it, and you're going to be tested again. So, you have to think to yourself, what would I do? But anyway, in the future position, I'm seeing that Ace of Pentacles. And this is really that celebration, that coming home energy of celebration for everything that we've earned. Same thing with the Six of Cups. This is that emotional side of it too. That emotional celebration of it's our time to relax. Okay. So anyway, it is definitely a day for a picnic. I got another one I'm going to go to here in a minute. Just gonna spend the day with some girls and have some girl energy. And yeah, so I don't know what else is coming up in the future here. I'll pull cards again tomorrow, but I just think that we can expect right now, the overall message that I'm getting from Source is that right now is kind of checks and balance time, and all of the things that need to be in order for us to move forward in our karmic lessons, if we've learned, or forward in those celebrations if you've learned, or forward in that karma if you haven't. And so really Source is ironing out the wrinkles right now. And so whether we like it or not, we might be losing some things or saying goodbye to some people in our life that haven't learned lessons or that need to go through some karma. Or it's time for us to move forward. But let's remind ourselves that that is going to take vulnerability. Moving forward in the future is a scary thing because we don't know what's out there. But sometimes we feel that urge to sit back and coddle the people around us because it's comfortable and it's what we know and it's what we think that we want. But really, let's not let others hold us back. It's time to move forward with that bottom of the deck energy, right? Where'd it go? Dun, 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 dun. Let's move forward and get our blessings. All right? Now, I didn't pull this card today, but it's another one that I have been pulling, and that is the World card. So, I don't know, go to the store and get a bathing suit, some sunblock, because, yeah, now that we've made our ascent above, right? We've made that ascent above, and we are like no longer in the world. We're of it. We're able to see from that ascension process the everything around us from a higher perspective. Time to go on vacation. That's what I think. Or move on into something beautiful. All right, you guys have a great day. Hey, remember, be gentle with yourself if you're still learning. Congratulations if you've already learned some lessons, but they're not done. Okay, that's that cyclical nature. That doesn't mean we don't have learning left to do. So be gentle with yourself, and gentler to those around you.